Because even if you're not a baby, what we're about to uncover will directly apply to your health today. What if it wasn't kale, or salmon, or some exotic superfood flown in from across the world? What if it was something so biologically intelligent, so perfectly engineered for human health, that no supplement company could ever replicate it? Think about that for a moment. There is a substance on this planet that doesn't just feed the body. It programs the immune system. It trains the gut. It adapts based on the environment. It changes from morning to night. It even shifts depending on whether the recipient is sick. That's not supplementation. They see orchestration. Breast milk contains, let that sink in. Because those sugars, called human milk oligosaccharides, are precision tools. In other words, breast milk doesn't just nourish the baby. And that microbiome then educates the immune system. The first years of life are when immune programming is happening at lightning speed. Half of the mother's innate immune protection is transferred to the infant through breast milk. Primes immune tolerance, so the body doesn't overreact to harmless stimuli. It doesn't just provide nutrition. It provides immune literacy. Breast milk fortifies both. It strengthens the innate side while shaping the adaptive side. It contains immunoglobulins, antibodies tailored specifically to the mother's environment. If she encounters a virus or bacteria, her immune system responds. Her milk composition shifts. The antibodies in that milk change. So now the big question. If breast milk is the most intelligent food on earth, what is the closest equivalent for adults? Infant formula keeps babies alive. That is important. But sustaining life is not the same as programming long-term resilience. Formula is engineered to hit numerical targets: calories, protein grams, vitamin percentages, macronutrient ratios. On paper, it checks boxes. But biology is not a spreadsheet. Breast milk is dynamic. Formula is static. Breast milk adapts. Formula does not. Breast milk communicates with the immune system. Formula delivers nutrients in isolation. Most formulas contain processed protein isolates, refined carbohydrate sources, industrial seed oils, synthetic vitamins and minerals added back after processing. That doesn't make them evil. It makes them engineered. During fermentation, lactose is reduced, often significantly. Proteins are partially broken down into more digestible fragments. Certain B vitamins increase. Vitamin K, too, can be produced through microbial activity. Probiotic diversity expands, its dairy transformed by microbes into something more functionally complex. Pasteurization plays an important role in food safety, but it also dramatically reduces living enzymes and microbial diversity. Heat treatment simplifies milk. It stabilizes it. But it also removes much of its biological activity. When milk is heat treated, it becomes nutritionally simpler. Safer in some respects, but biologically quieter. Now think about fermentation, but in doing so, they unintentionally enhanced its biological impact. And your microbiome influences. When microbes ferment dairy, they create bioactive compounds that help regulate immune tolerance. One example is the stimulation of regulatory T cells, often referred to as Treg cells. Treg cells act like immune moderators. They help prevent unnecessary overreactions. They reduce excessive inflammatory signaling. And immune balance is everything. Too little response is vulnerability. It's not magic. It's biological cooperation. You feed the microbes support you. Others do not. Many adults produce less lactase, the enzyme required to digest lactose. But fermentation reduces that burden. The bacteria consume much of the lactose during the fermentation process, which means fermented dairy is often easier to digest than regular milk. Additionally, fermentation pre-digests proteins into smaller peptides. That can reduce digestive strain and improve absorption. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. Add kefir to your morning routine. Include traditionally fermented yogurt. Choose aged cheeses made through authentic fermentation. Prioritize quality and traditional methods when possible. Start small. Stay consistent. Because long-term patterns matter more than short-term intensity. And remember this,